Hi everyone. Frankie here at New West Reset. Hello. This is what I came into work today to find. Apparently yesterday, a cement truck, a stolen cement truck. Who steals a cement truck, by the way? But a stolen cement truck, and the guy crashed it through the west-facing wall of the co-op supermarket where I work here in Calgary, and got out and ran away. The cops caught him, and unfortunately there were 3 injuries, but nobody seriously injured, nobody killed. But they forgot to phone me yesterday to tell me, Frankie, don't bother coming into work today. There's a giant 20 by 20 foot hole in the wall. So sleep in and enjoy your day. No, that can't happen. So I guess I'm gonna, I don't know, walk around and see if I can stumble across any assorted randoms for you here today. So stick around, I'll be right back. Alright, so welcome back. I have stumbled across a nice one here. This one's a real beauty. You can see it's a work in progress, but I always love seeing somebody buy up these old buildings, these old houses, and either renovate it back to its original glory or convert it maybe to a business or something like that, rather than just knocking it down, right? So, but right off the bat, what I notice is beautiful arched windows here. The roof line of this porch here is a little low, so perhaps an add-on or an afterthought afterwards, right? Of course, you got to go up like 6 or 7 stairs to go to the front door. But beautiful, sort of a double door. That's probably a retro, but arch above that as well. You can see a lot of brick, and it's that older aged brick. It's not that facade textured brick. But then up above, they've just smeared all that schmutz on there, right? That stucco and crap. But I did notice. Now this is a private residence. It's not a business, so I'm not going to trespass. But I did notice down the side here. First of all, a really low window there that's built into the foundation, which is just that schmutz smeared on to make it look like a foundation. But nice little low arched window there, and then all in here, all beautiful arched windows. So yeah, very lovely old place. Again, along the second floor, you can see where they've smeared it with all of that spackling or whatever. But either way, beautiful, beautiful looking old building. In the midst of being restored. I wonder what's under there. A feller wonders what's under there, though. Anyway, another nice sort of a Victorian style right next to it. Very similar. This one's all covered in shingles and siding. But I think both of these places probably early 1900s, maybe 1910 at the most. But yeah. Let's keep moseying on down and see if we can see anything else here on my walk back home after this impromptu day off. Here's another beautiful brick building. This one's really well looked after. Date up there, sorry for the glare, but 1911. Okay, sure. Only a couple steps to get up to the front door on this one. And not as fancy with the arches, just that sort of angled brick that they do to make it sort of look like they attempted an arch, but nice sort of bay window effect on this one. Can't really see down the side though, there's too much foliage. See if we can get a look down the other side. A really, really beautiful old place. Oh, there's a big fence there. You can see there's a couple of side windows and doors, but oh, there's a big fence there, so keep moseying on. These are nice little Victorians. That one's got a really low window. Wow. Anyway, we'll keep on keeping on. Okay, so I found a really interesting looking building right here. It's a red brick that's probably got about 1 billion coats of paint on it. I'm going to apologize in advance for any noise you hear. This is a fairly major street. I'm right on the corner of 15th Avenue and 14th Street Southwest. What I've done is we've made our way southward a couple of blocks from Co-op where I work. And now we're just moving westward down 15th Avenue. On my way back home. But this place has always intrigued me because I can see where there's a bunch of bricked-in windows where they put that sign on the side of the building there, the cosmetic laser and vein center. That sounds great. Doesn't sound painful at all. But there's sort of the main entrance there with the awning over, and you can see you've got to go up a couple of steps. This truck, come on, get on now, get. Anyway, a couple of steps off the main sidewalk to get into that main front door. And yeah, tons of bricked in windows along the side of this thing. It looks like they may have removed a lot of the interesting architectural detail that was along the top there at one time. I know this is quite an old building. Again, sort of early 1900s, maybe 1905, maybe 1910 at the latest. Basically, one time 14th Street Southwest here was the boundary of the city limits. So beyond this, 14th Street west of this, there was nothing. It was just cattle, grazeland, farmland, wheat farms, that sort of thing. And some of the land was owned by CP Rail, and then the city bought it and further annexed out all this and started developing here around 1905, 1907, I think was the date where they started parceling this stuff out. That's what they say anyway. But I'm gonna cross the street here when I can, if I can. We'll have a closer look at this thing. And then there's a couple of other places down along here that I want to have a look at as well. So yeah, stick around, I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are, we're right at the building here. They've built out a bunch of bay windows here, quite low down, but I can see peeking out right there. Right there, there's some red brick peeking out from underneath all that paint and schmutz that they've put. So let's keep walking around here. All this foliage and bushes. I'm not going to be able to see much, but I like having a look at the back of these. Oh yeah, see? I was just going to say I like looking at the back of these things. So it turns out it is that textured brick that they've painted over, but it's just that facade brick. And then you can see the transition here where now they've gone to that smoother brick. There's a window in there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's weird. It goes down about 3 feet-ish. Loading dock, or receiving door here. Not much of interest on the whole backside of this thing though. Like I'm not seeing any ghosting of bricked in windows or anything like that on the back of this building. One lone window way up there. Come around the side. There's cameras everywhere. I wonder if anybody's gonna chase me out of here. Bunch of windows here. Some of them have been blocked in with that crappy glass block. And then some older looking windows that still have the wooden window frames. See the paint starting to come off down here. The brick. See, we've got some huge air exchange vents or something here. Oh, okay, here's a bricked in window there. As you can see, of course, a brick there. So they've bricked in some windows or doors along here. Oh, there too. So it looks like it may have been window, window, window. Which makes a lot more sense. And then we're back to this facaded brick here. Looks like they might have bricked in something there, or maybe it was graffiti and they painted over it. Hard to say. No, I'm seeing a ghosting here too. So again, we have window, window, and it was probably window here. Same thing there, window, window, and bricked in window. Not seeing really any low windows, except for the main windows that have all been retrofitted with newer glass and newer window panes and so on. But yeah, beautiful old building actually. She's quite big. She's a behemoth. Funny little hole there. I wonder what was that. Maybe a light fixture or something. I don't know. There's another bricked in. See, again, you can see the ghosting pattern where they've inlaid the brick. So again, you had window, window, and window, and they've bricked that in. They've probably done similar things here, retrofitted these doors and windows in, but no idea what this building used to be. I will try to research it when I get home, but as mentioned, I'm right on the corner of 15th Avenue and 14th Street Southwest. So yeah, let's keep moseying along and see what else we can. There's one other cool place further down that I want to have a look at that I know was built in I think the late 1890s, early 1900s. It's all covered in sort of metal sheeting. It's not quite aluminum siding, but that sort of louvered metal sheets, you know, that they just bolt right to the side of the building, cover it right up, lickety split. Real ugly, but I guess it's fast and easy. So yeah, we'll head down that way. It's just a little further down 14th Street here, a little bit north. So yeah, hang tough, we'll be right back. Another neat old place here. This used to be where it says Mercy's Hair Extensions Limited, which is also now closed. It used to be a shoe repair joint back in the day, and the shoe cobbler guy lived in this house, so he basically just built his business attached to his house. I'm not sure if the house is still occupied or not, but we've got some really funny low windows down here. Let's have a look at this. Look at this beast under this funny beat up awning. You can see a really low window there. I'm just off the alley, by the way. So they've got cardboard shoved in there and all kinds of stuff to try to prevent everything from infiltrating. Here they've, I don't know, put a screen over it. So yeah, that's not looking so great. Pretty big two-story. They've covered with these sort of shingles that you can nail on. I don't even know what they are. Some kind of composite material. Probably in the 50s they did that. It's a funny bump out on this concrete, so did they re-pour some of this crap that's falling apart? Hard to say. Pretty neat old place though. Swing around to the front so you can have a look at it. Again, there'll be some traffic noise. 14th Street, major thoroughfare, and it's just before 9 a.m. so it's rush hour, right? Looks like maybe somebody does live there. There's a bike locked up out there. It's a nice little place. It's just too bad it's on such a noisy street. But yeah, this is the old shoe shop. That brick goes right down under the sidewalk too. Excuse the glare and my shadow, but right there you can see. Shoots right down, boink, right down into the sidewalk, shooting right down. This old place I know was pretty old. They've put some facade brick over it, and then again some of that siding and crap on there. I'm not sure of the age on this place because they've removed everything. But we're gonna head further down, check out that other building that I was talking about, just past this the old Sacred Heart Church here that we looked at a couple of weeks ago. Well, a guy figured I'd give you another shot at the beautiful spire on the Sacred Heart Church here. We have looked at this one in the past. Beautiful slate roof on that spire with the tech on top. Beautiful green grass. It's a gorgeous day here today. Like I said, it's right around 9 in the morning. It's already about 25 degrees Celsius, so around creeping up around 85-ish. It's going to be a hot one today. Anyway, we're just making our way down past the Husky gas station. We looked at this place a couple of months ago as well. Very interesting. There's a door underneath the front main door there. We've also walked down this street before. This is the street that has a whole bunch of retaining walls for the entire block. Beautiful houses along there. Some that I suspect are brick homes underneath, but covered in wooden siding and wooden shingles, but some of them have arched windows. Very, very neat. But yeah, the place we're going to be looking at here is right on the corner of 12th Avenue, 14th Street, just past this gas station. So I'll be right back, 1 minute. All right, so here we are. Super busy, super loud. I'm going to be yelling. The guy's got to yell like a madman, but this is the place we're looking at here. You can see what I mean. They've covered it all up with that metal crap. But the lower half, there is still some exposed brick where it's been painted sort of that light pink color. So we'll cross the street and have a closer look. I've done a 360 around this building in the past, and I know that it's covered at the back side. Everywhere it's covered with that same metal sheeting, which is ugly as hell. But anyway, I know at one point there used to be sort of like a detail up on the top here. There was a date on the stone there, and the whole thing was brick. So I know it's brick underneath that crap. And when I get home, I'll put a photo, an older photo of it here, and I'll edit that into this video so you can see what it looked like. Really, really nice shape to it. It's got that door there on the front corner of the building, so you can get to it from, this is 12th Avenue, or no, sorry, yeah, 12th Avenue Southwest, or you can get to it from 14th Street Southwest. and then a number of different entrances along the side. It's now an East African restaurant and a convenience store, but I know at one point there was a hardware store here, and this was a mercantile or like a general store. And again, the exact date escapes me. I want to say late 1890s, early 1900s. Again, when I get home, I'll put it down in the description. Let's have a closer look at it. We'll do a quick whip around, and then I think that's going to do it for today. So nothing is open yet, but you can see there's the main entrance. Got to go up a step. It's a bit of a slope and then a step. And then there's that brick. It's been painted this sort of, I don't know, very, very light pink. And the brick goes all the way down under the pavement for this front parking lot. There's some entrances there. This gets up. Apparently there's apartments above these places. Again, noisy as hell. I wouldn't want to live on this corner. Really noisy. But you can see they've just put this metal crap all over it, right from top to bottom. You can see there's still some remnants of its former glory here. But yeah, they've just wrapped this whole thing in that crap, unfortunately. So I don't think we're going to see anything. I don't remember seeing anything weird or funny, except for a couple of different heights of doors here. Obviously some afterthoughts. Yeah, there's unfortunately nothing to see. But there's some windows there. I wonder if those were at one point. This is an add-on here, this part. Different windows, and it juts out. And we've got some support beams holding it up. But this part of the original building here. We've got a couple of doors back here and some windows there. So I wonder if at one point these were maybe arched windows before they put all that crap over it. It's hard to say. But this parking lot's been paved. It's quite high up compared to the street level. It's about 1.5 feet. Okay, look, right here. You can see a bit of red brick. I don't know if you can see that. There's a bit of red brick peeking out from under there. So yeah, there you go. It's formerly, well, I was going to say formerly red brick. Still red brick. It's covered in this ugly brown and beige metal sheeting. But yeah, really interesting place. Look at this guy's garage. It looks like an old barn. A couple of nice old houses here. Maybe on the way we'll just have a quick looky-loo at these. Oh, really low window right there. Look at that. Hello, I see you. Oh, I almost fell. Pay attention. There's another low one. Another low one. See, wooden siding on the first floor and wooden shingles on the second floor. You see that all the time. There's brick chimneys falling apart. This house has been here a while. Huge trees in the front yard. A lot of brick and siding probably put over top of the brick. It's another nice big one. Same kind of idea. Brick with siding over it. And this one too, actually. Brick there with siding. Shingle, actually. And then schmutz here. This place is for sale. The guy should pretend he's interested, eh? So I can see if there's like a basement and whatnot, eh? Wow, spared no expense on the brick on this place. But again, you see those wooden shingles again. Just to cover up the former beauty. Interesting. Just knows this behemoth on the other side of the street. Could pretty much guarantee at one point that was brick too, and they've just covered it with siding. And a guy's got to wonder why those front stairs are dipping down like that in the middle. Perhaps doors under doors there that they filled in and they didn't bother digging out, so now it's starting to create a bit of a sinkhole. That's just a thought. I don't know for sure, but that's what I would suspect, because that doesn't look normal or safe. Lots of nice old houses along here. Great looking places here too. A lot of these are up for sale, and unfortunately I think what's going to happen is some developer is going to come along and buy up, you know, 3, 4 of them all side by side, knock them down, put up some monstrous condo that's ugly as hell. There's great places here too. These are really beautiful, really well looked after, beautiful landscaped yards. See, you got to go up like 4 or 5 steps to get into all of these places, and they've got funny low windows and funny, like, windows that are really far down, and then doors that you got to step up to get in. Really weird, but just a beautiful place. The beauties here we're going to have a look at as I cross the street here. Make sure I don't get killed, get run over. See, they covered in the porch. It's always hard to tell when they cover in the porch. You can see they've retrofitted some more modern windows in here, because you can see where the schmutz has been all smeared around. Fresher schmutz than the older schmutz. It's hard to say. And they've built on a shack at the back to get in, so probably basement access. So you can go in and probably down and then up and in. That's strange. What a beautiful old place. Really nice. There's a couple of neat ones here too. Might as well have a look at these before we call it a day. This one's really well looked after. This 1216 here. Beautiful. Cedar shingles. Nice woodwork. Nice stain job on it. Different colors. Really nice. Beautiful, beautiful place. So again, you can see they've smeared some schmutz along there, and then they've built a raised flower bed. But beautiful place. Got to go up quite a few steps to get in. Just the colors that they use, just gorgeous on this old place, you know. I don't know if I'm picking that up. There's a bit of a glare from the sun. Sorry about that. Yeah, they've got some yellows and oranges and browns. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's take a chance here. See if we get yelled at. I don't want to impose on anybody. Yeah, I can't see anything in there. No low windows that I can see. Just a big deck on the back. Let's go around to the side where the alley is off of the street access. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, really well looked after place, you know. Really neat. Can't really see much in here. One lone little tiny window there beside the natural gas meter. Oh, another little one down there. Hello. Yeah, beautiful old place. I think it's a private residence. I don't see any signs that say it's a business of any kind, so yeah, beautiful. This one next to it looks like it's perhaps the same time period, but not quite as well looked after. Yeah, see, they've covered it in that textured schmutz. Still really nice though. But one wonders why is it so bloody high up? I mean, you've got, that retaining wall's about 1 foot, and then you've got to go up 7 stairs to get up. So, I mean, is there a basement? And if so, why are there no basement windows, right? Really weird. But, yeah, there you go. I think it's going to seal the deal here today at New West Reset for this assorted random. An impromptu day off as I got to work and found out that somebody had stolen a cement mixing truck and smashed it through the side of the store. So, unsafe to work today. So it's nice, able to have a little looky-loo around. So, yeah, thanks for shooting in and joining me here today. Let me know what you think down below there, and, you know, do all the other stuffs. And, yeah, until the next one, have a good one. All right, cheers.